And since I always tend to be a scapegoat, I thought we'd talk about blame. Right now, everybody wants to blame music, they want to blame movies, but you know, have we forgotten that we have a dead guy hanging from a tree in our living rooms? And that's something that we've worshipped all our lives. If you think about the crucifix is the greatest mass market piece of merchandise in the history of the world. I've always found that to be kind of interesting. We haven't really sat down and talked about that on the news. They're middle class, they're white, they're spoiled. Their parents even buy some of them guns. You know, what do they have to be mad about? Is it because they know America's a lie? Is it because we make them feel like they're never good enough? You know, you're never good enough for the scholarship, for the car, for the girl. Never good enough to be famous for 15 minutes. And the moms, oh, well, you know, it's okay, it's okay. You know. Then high school football games and soccer moms screaming, kill him, kill him. You know, the ancient Rome reappears. You got moms, you got kids, they all want blood, you know, they always have in some cases. But what is that saying to kids when we think about it for a second? Sports. Physical prowess is more important than intelligence, knowledge. You know, is that encouraging America to be not only more violent, but dumber? Are we going backwards on the evolution chart? I think, you know, everyone growing up knows that jocks ruled the school. You know, the nerds, the throwaways, the thinkers, the daydreamers. These are the beaten. These are the kids that can't drink out of the water fountain today. You know, I don't see anyone standing up for their civil rights. And then we say, are we surprised why they're mad or why they end up dead? You know, why the violence? You know, you made them, America. You know, what do you expect? There's this teenage punk rocker kid who was run down in an IHOP parking lot by a white jock and his girlfriend in Dad's Cadillac. And this boy died because he looked different, and he was run down by a drunk piece of shit that hated him and had always picked on him. And it was a situation where you've got 6 kids who, you know, got their noses pierced, and you've got 30 jocks who are the popular kids at school. And they're picking on them. They're calling them fags. They're calling them whatever. So this thing happens. This guy kills this kid and is clearly guilty. You know, his guilt is admitted. And guess where this all-American athlete is? He's in college. You know, the jury felt the punk rocker deserved to die because he looked the way he did. And not only was he killed, but then in the trial, he was killed again because they, you know, criticized his lifestyle because he didn't, you know, wear a Tommy Hilfiger shirt and khaki pants, you know. And then the killer was even applauded at graduation because he was a football star. The American dream, strong, normal. He never spent a day in prison. So who do we blame? You know, everybody wants to say, you know, too much violence today, you know. Did anyone forget about the Civil War or the Bible or Shakespeare? You know, violence isn't brand new. And I don't even think seeing violence is the problem. I think there's a more serious problem that seeing violence as a solution to solve a problem is what is sending a bad message to kids growing up. You know, even going back to a Western, the hero kills the villain, saves the day. Children grew up in World War II, and they learned that total violence was the answer. So these kids grew up learning this. They pass these values down with pride. We won the war. You know, forget it. You know, we dropped the bomb, but that's different. You know, we're Americans, and we believe in God. So that's where they kind of create what I like to call the God Band-Aid. You know, that's when you got a problem, you stick the God Band-Aid on, you know. My record's dirty and violent, but I just won a Grammy. So, you know, I want to thank God. Or, you know, well, someone just killed my daughter. And they're like, oh, well, it's okay. She's with God now. Oh, okay. Or, you know, you killed somebody. But I believe in God now, so, you know, it's okay. And all the other people with the God Band-Aids see that. They go, oh, he's like us. He's okay. Let's let him go. You know, so bad parents make bad kids. You know, that's the way I look at it. That's why I asked the question. You know, I put this up on my website. I said, is adult entertainment killing our children, or is killing our children entertaining adults? And I think that's kind of the question we got to ask ourselves today.